What's going on, everybody? Tyler Miller here from FELIX Sabates, Lincoln. Been privileged enough today to do a ride around with you and give you my review and thoughts on this absolutely beautiful redesign 2018 Lincoln Navigator. The first thing that you notice just walking up to the Lincoln Navigator, the reserve trim level, is the welcome lighting, and it's almost as if the vehicle's lighting up for you, welcoming you, and kind of asking you where you want to go. The grill's going to light up slowly with the Lincoln sign. The LEDs are going to light up slowly as well. They call it the hockey stick LED daytime running lights. You have lights on every door handle. They're going to light up. The electronic running boards are going to come out for you. There's just multiple things that happen as you're just walking up to the vehicle, as if the vehicle's saying, welcome, where would you like to go? And that's awesome in a sense, especially when you're promoting American luxury like it does. Another thing that I noticed just walking up to the vehicle is just the overall, just the power that the Lincoln Navigator brings. It's our flagship SUV, but it's not only ours, it's just nothing else on the road right now like the Lincoln Navigator. It's an amazing vehicle all the way around, from the new lattice grille that they've put on it to kind of keeping some features as well as the LED rear tail light that goes all the way across the back of the tailgate. The drive of the vehicle is absolutely 10 out of 10. And they did not slack with the motor on this at all. This actually has the same exact tune, 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 EcoBoost engine that comes in the Ford's Raptor. So that's putting out 450 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque at a 5,500 RPM. So that's a pretty stout 0 to 60 for an SUV. I believe it's 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds, which is really, really quick. So you're not lagging by any means in any kind of performance. With 7 different drive modes, you can kind of tone it down as well. And right now I'm driving around in the Excite drive mode, which is really, really responsive. Gets up and goes pretty quick. You can tell that the responsiveness is pretty awesome. Definitely some different drive modes. Then you do have the Conserve if you want to go to that more 4x2 road trip version of the SUV. It has that as well. With the standard wheelbase though, and really in any of the drive modes, and it depends on how you're driving it, of course, then you're looking anywhere between 16 miles to the gallon in the city to I think 23 average, or 19 average, sorry, 23 on the highway. And like I said, that really just depends on how you're driving. The EPA does that in a climate controlled room, so a little bit different there, but still not terrible for an SUV, especially with the caliber of the performance in the engine that you have. Another awesome feature that I noticed driving in this thing is the 30-way power adjustable seats. There's really no way that you can be uncomfortable in the new Navigator. You have 30 different ways to adjust your seat. You have the heated and air conditioning seats. You have the multi-contour or massaging seats. So all that coming as an extra add-on, of course, but when that comes down to that, it's just really, really amazing how comfortable this ride can actually be. American luxury at its finest with the inside as well. Riding down the road, you can't hear a peep. It's extremely quiet in here. They've done that, trying to make it obviously great for if executives riding around in this thing and they're on an important phone call, they want it to be quiet in the vehicle. So with the biggest heads-up display in its class, it makes it really easy to see your mile per hour while you're going down the road. This in particular Navigator that I'm driving in is actually equipped with the lane keeping assist and the lane departure warning, and that actually shows up in that heads-up display. So that's another awesome feature. You have the temperature on the heads-up display, the time of the day as well, and your distance to empty. And you can kind of modify that heads-up display to whatever it is you would like to see up there, and as well as you know, your collision assist is going to show up there if you are about to hit something. Another awesome safety features. So that'll take us into the safety features. Also, think about it, the safety features on this SUV, some say we're lagging in the past year models. They really paid attention to this, like I just talked about with your lane departure and you know, correction aid. You can kind of set the intensity on that, but that's going to put you back in the lane if you're departing. With the adaptive cruise, of course, when you're on the highway and you set your car lengths, it's going to keep you at certain car length. It's going to brake for you. Really enjoy that. I mean, essentially, it's really geared towards being able to drive down the highway or down the road, and you're using that, and you know, I wouldn't say it drives itself, but I mean, it almost really drives itself. It's pretty awesome. And it's also equipped with, while you are sitting still, the 10-inch display here in the middle that, you know, display with the Sync 3. So it's really easy to navigate. Really big screen for you to see when you are looking at actually going on the radio and doing the touch screen as well. So getting on the highway in this thing, that's what we're doing right now. It's not a hard task, extremely easy to do because you got plenty of get up and go. Another thing that I like about it, that 10-speed transmission, even when you're, you know, when you're getting up and going, it doesn't feel like, you don't feel a big clunk when you get on it. It gears down smoothly, it gears up smoothly. You don't really feel a big, huge strain on the vehicle when you actually press on the gas, which is nice. It always keeps it smooth, even while I'm in excite mode right now, and it's still keeping it pretty smooth. Right there, I love that. You know, it's going to vibrate the steering wheel for you if you are going out of the lane. That's part of that lane departure. It does have sensors all the way around the vehicle as well. So you got sensors in the front, sensors in the rear. You have a 360 camera, bird's eye view for when you're, you can do it under 5 miles an hour going forward, and then when you're in reverse, you can use that as well. And you also have the blind spot detection in your rear view mirrors. Another awesome feature for the SUV. You're driving something this big, it's nice to know that you got something looking out for your blind spot for you as well. To close it off, the most important thing to me, and the reason why I love selling Lincolns and especially Navigators, is not only the vehicle. You're getting a world-class experience buying the vehicle as well. Lincoln, we've really prided ourselves on the experience that you get as a client coming in to purchase one of these vehicles. We know that it's you know, it's a lot of money. We know it's worth every penny. We also know that you as the client are going to feel like you've had a world-class experience when you come in to purchase one of these vehicles. That's another reason why I absolutely love, you know, selling the Lincoln Navigator, and also just being a part of something great like we are here at Lincoln. But it's been fun riding around with you guys today. I really hope that the information was helpful. We'll really appreciate you watching the video. Again, my name's Tyler Miller. I'm one of the client advisors at FELIX Sabates Lincoln. My email is tmiller@fordlincolncharlotte.com. You can email me with any questions. Again, I thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. If you did like it and you're still watching this far, please do that for me. Hope everybody has a good day. Thanks for watching.